Porn Stars and People podcast. I'm Dan Frigolette. I'm here with Bobbi Dillon. Thank you for doing this. Appreciate it. You are already, for me, one of the most efficient people in this industry. Because we had a thing, you missed a flight.
Yeah.
And
like a non-efficient person.
Yeah, and we literally we're 24 hours from when we were supposed to do it, and you were like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And I thought for sure it would never happen.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing this.
I like to hold down the porn girls actually can function as a human being.
Yeah.
Besides, we're just people. We are functioning. You know, I pay my taxes. Not getting that extension this year, but I did make the interview.
Hilarious. Yeah, I gotta do my taxes. I've been out of the country, so I just got back and
Thought
I
audit is real. Just kidding.
So we're at Exxxotica in Chicago. What's the vibe? You came from LA.
Yeah, I came from LA. I missed my flight, but I was like, I don't know what is happening at Chicago, but everyone just keeps telling me I have to go all these years. I always went to Chicago, Exxxotica, New Jersey.
You're right.
Because that's the home team.
Right.
You know, so I know what I'm getting into there.
Yeah.
I've been to Exxxotica, New Jersey since I was in high school. You know, as soon as you turn 18, you go to Exxxotica, New Jersey. That's coming of age.
Is that right?
thing.
Oh, you're from that area?
Yeah. I went to high school down there.
Oh, very cool.
It's the worst 13 years of my life. But
Listen,
I was in high school for 13
I live in
years.
Hoboken.
Hoboken, no joking.
I get
Oh, man,
the
but
vibe.
you're up there at least, so you could get the
yeah,
train.
I'm the city. Yeah. I'm closer to New York
I gotta
than
take
New
a
York
bus.
is. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, the bus.
You guys, basically, if you're from like deep Jersey, you just treat Hoboken like it's New York. You're like, I got almost there.
No, it's totally, especially
and
right now.
I'm just gonna hang here.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So that's cool. Yeah. So, and you didn't miss anything. Like last night, I came in last night because my show got canceled for Friday.
Yep.
So I was gonna come in last night, do interviews, and then tonight do interviews, and then tomorrow I'm gone. I gotta be in St. Louis.
Yeah.
For shows. But I came in last night thinking that last night was tonight.
Poppin'. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I thought last night was
something
the
was gonna
4 hour
happen.
night.
Yeah, exactly. No.
And that today was a
Last
full
night
day.
was nothing.
Yeah. So I fucked that up.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing it just to, again, get the interviews out, do the professional shit, and then I can party and have fun and, be reckless a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, no, can't be reckless because I was reckless and forgot my flight.
Yeah. So wait, what happens when you miss a flight and you're a woman? Can you cry your way through it?
I did once. I got there and I was just I was already crying.
Yeah.
I mean, first I was fighting the Uber driver, but then when I got in, I'm like, okay, tears.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to get here.
It's my mom.
No, it was from my mom. No,
yeah.
I honestly no lie, no cap, as the kids say.
No cap?
No cap. That's what the kids say now.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know
what
either, really. But I think it's the same as no lie.
No.
No, I think it's no lie. No lie, no cap. No cap. So no cap. I was honestly going to do a charity event with my mom and bring 6,000 pounds of supplies to North Carolina, and I missed my flight. I'm like, for real, though.
It's not your first time missing a flight. I've never missed a flight.
You never get out of LAX on the first time.
I legit was I was on a bus once. It took us 2.5 hours to get from Hoboken to Newark, and I don't know.
Yep.
And I'm on the phone with
Amtrak,
Delta,
yeah,
whoever.
yeah.
I'm on the phone with Delta.
Hold the
being
flight.
Yeah, chill. And then I had to convince
Yep.
the guy at the gate, and then I ran, and then I had to convince the people at security, and then I ran, and then I barely got on the thing, and then we sat on the tarmac for 45 minutes. But I've still never missed a flight. I was hurting. I was bleeding.
No, literally,
by the time I got there.
I went to LAX today, and where did I go? 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning. And I was helping someone else find their way through LAX.
Yeah.
LAX is terrible. I was raised in JFK, LaGuardia, some of the craziest international airports.
I'm trying to think
LAX
if I
is
remember.
Shit.
Yeah.
LAX is terrible. So I'm like, right here is where I almost ate shit from the last time I almost missed my flight. And everyone looked at me because it's LA. It's not the same as the East Coast. So it's like, oh, that sucks for her. Like that crazy woman. Look at her running after her flight. First of all, why would you not be running after your flight?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, I just missed it. You skedaddle through.
Right.
When you know I'm trying.
Oh, I'm not gonna try. Yeah, New Yorkers try. We try to make that fucking subway.
I run from the police until late planes. That's it. I never knew I ran to late planes.
We run. We run to the subway.
Yeah. That's the
you don't
worst.
wanna miss the one.
No, when you put your hand in it.
Yeah, and you're like, no. And it's only 8 minutes, but you're like, no, my life is over.
No, those 8 minutes, and there's no signal down there.
How pissed are you in those 8 minutes?
There's no signal down there.
Like,
I'm gonna go back up, wait 3 more,
Yeah, whatever you think you're going to, all of a sudden, you're like, you know what, fuck. Like, if you're not going for money, you're like, you know what, fuck your birthday. I'm not going.
Every Chinatown, because the Chinatown entrance always fucks me up on Canal Street.
Right.
Because you got to go underground, and it's like an elevator rather than stairs. I'm like, yo, where's the stairs? Where's the metro
What's
stairs?
going on? What's the thing?
Oh, no, I got to take the elevator. We're on Canal.
It's gone. And you're on the wrong platform.
Well, by the time I missed like 4. By the time I find the platform, I've missed so many rotations.
Yeah. Well, if you don't see it leave, then it's fine.
No, that hurts.
Like even if I get there and I can
empty.
hear it,
Yeah,
and
if
then
it's
I
empty,
dunk
I'm
my
fine.
head in, right, and I look, and if I can see fucking brake lights, I'm like, mother.
No, the brake lights. No, I'm not fucking with that.
I get so mad.
No, if it's empty, it's empty.
What happened? Oh, you don't look.
No.
I look.
No, because when you look, there's all the homeless people.
I can see.
That's where the friggin' Ninja Mutant Turtles are from.
Underneath in the platform?
Yeah, that's where you look and you're like, oh, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, there's always some sketchy
That's all I want to see.
Or like a homeless guy or somebody doing something.
Were these children at the thing?
No, these are
this is something else.
This is crazy.
This is something else.
See, let's ask them what they say no cap means.
Oh, yo, what's no cap mean, son?
It means no lie. It has to mean no lie.
No def.
This is the only thing. Like, I'm watching the kids like Animal Planet. I'm like, okay, no cap. I think it's no lie.
Okay. I'm going to have to do my research.
Like, to convert it to New York is almost like a dead ass.
Dead ass.
No cap.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to have to do my research.
Same. I'm still.
So wait. So I didn't get the answer. Did you have to just pay for a new flight?
I think it was like $100 rather than $300 or $400. What it would have been for a whole new ticket. Like, fuck yourself. I'm like, please, I'm doing charity work.
Right.
Like, I'm honestly like, I know people will probably use that as an excuse. I'm like, you can call my mother right now. She will not lie for me.
No, yesterday.
Oh no, no. Today I didn't even try to do the tiers.
So what happened?
I was just pissed.
You just bought a new flight.
I just went online like, I fucked up. You got me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there's I can't even shed a tear.
So what happened?
I called. I tried shedding a tear. And then I just got mad. And then they were like, oh, we'll give you this one-time courtesy for $99. I go, motherfucker, online it says $97.
Right.
Courtesy.
Right.
That's how they get you. Not this Brooklyn bitch. Not today. Can't separate me from my coins.
Yeah, I was playing the scene where with the parking today, because the parking said $15 online, but they had wrote $29 on the thing, and I don't care. It's like whatever. It's
yeah,
like
but if you prepay, you save.
Game.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think it was a prepay. It was like that's just that's what they advertised, $15. So like I was already pre-planning the conversation where I was like, look, if you don't want it to be $15, like and like doing this thing with the people, but I didn't. But then I literally just parked illegally somewhere, and it's been fine
Chicago.
So far. So
the city.
I hooked it up. That's the New Yorker in me.
That was the thing. So now all these Chicagoans are like, we're going to show you the city. I'm
like, you can do it?
I don't know.
Do you know these people? Do you know these people?
No.
Yeah, you should probably not do it. But
I'm alone anyway. So it's like I'll get really good porn content or one of my kidneys. No, I'm going to be dead. I have really great kidneys. My liver is at 100% function.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's great. No, a little bit.
So 85% function. So 85% function. So where are you staying? You're staying here?
Staying across the street.
Okay,
I want to be like where the action is. I want to see everything. I already Googled all the glory holes in the area and all the sex shops.
Is that a thing? You can Google that?
Yeah. Glory holes in the area.
Gloryholes.com?
It's not specifically that. There's a bunch of different ones. There's like forums.
I know they have open mic. Like they have websites today where the open mics are. I didn't know they were where the open holes are.
Open holes.
I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah. That's fun. So you're in LA for how long then? How long have you been?
I've lived in LA for 6 months and I've worked there for 2 years.
Okay.
It's crazy.
And you were living
before
in Brooklyn, still trying to work in LA?
I was back and forth all the time. I was in Philly. I lived in Jersey. I went back to my parents for a little bit because that's the fucking dream.
That's the vibe.
Be shooting porn while you're living with your parents.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
It's one thing to be 30 in New York living with your parents. It's a whole nother to be like 20 shumping and live with your parents shooting porn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was like my parents are cool with it, but I felt bad.
Yeah. So that you talk about it, it's fine.
Yeah, my family is their lifestyle swingers, lifestyle BDSM, and it's like to them the only thing was weird that I put it on camera forever. Like, no, it's not weird that you do it or anything. Yeah, it's just weird that it's filmed forever.
Yeah, why would you do it? Right. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, for me, it's like when people like try to like question the comedy thing and the family thing. Yeah. Because depending on what you talk about.
Well, my stepbrother does comedy, so I know that. And you tell your family don't come to the show because you're all the material.
No, my family comes. It's cool because it's like it's
your family's allowed to come.
No, it's literally because this is the vibe I took with my parents when I was 20. I did my first show when I was 19. The second show was 20, and I was like, and they came to the show and there was some filth happening. No, of course. I was like, people were like, why would you say that in front of your mother? And I was like, no.
She raised me.
She's the reason I'm this.
Say this exactly.
She's exactly why my brain works this way. Of course she's going to be in the show. Yep. Those are my best shows. I did a show this past Thanksgiving, Christmas time. Yep. My father was in the crowd. Because he was in the crowd. He's right here. Parents are right here.
Gabagoo.
Then I told this story about how about what happened with Playboy magazines one time. My father, I was like 14 and I was hijacking.
He finally found out that you were
hijacking and my sister was trying to find something in my room I didn't steal. I had hijacked all of his magazines and then he's sitting me down telling me that he's disappointed in me. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there going like, wait a minute, I'm 14. Yeah. I'm disappointed in you, Dad. That's my mom. Like, you're looking at these magazines. I'm supposed to be looking at this shit.
Yeah.
He was the most upset that I hijacked one from the mailbox. He's like, I haven't even seen this one yet. I got punished because he hadn't even seen the magazine yet.
To get his first before he knew that you got to enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's weird. Like, as a father, like, whatever. When I'm done with them,
you get first nut.
Yeah, that's the priority in your house.
First nut.
That's just one of the house rules. Like, you know those Pinterest house rules.
Right.
That goes up there.
Son goes sloppy second. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like, my whole family, like, we all had DVDs and stuff, and I was like, oh, what DVD is that?
No shit.
Yeah, like, we all knew who each other's favorites were and stuff. No shit. And, like, my whole family, there are a bunch of subs that I found out.
Okay.
And I'm like, first of all, you're disgracing our family name. How fucking dare you? And I go full, I'm like, how fucking dare you be a submit? I'm like, I sub sometimes, but... Like, you a whole bit. And it's like, don't kink shame your brother. First of all, it's my brother. Yeah. I'm gonna kink shame him. Everything he ever does in his whole life. Like.
Yeah.
But no, my stepbrother told us don't come to the comedy shows because 100% you're all the material.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna get mad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you get mad?
Nah, I don't give a shit. I've never seen his shows. I've still never seen his stand up.
You're not gonna care.
I mean, look how I ended up anyway. I made great material.
Yeah,
like, I made great material.
It'll make you feel good. It's just not, because it's never all bad. Like, nothing funny is all bad.
No,
right?
And it's all related topics. Like, people have asked me to do stand-up, but I just much more prefer sucking dick for a living and not getting out of bed.
Right.
But, I get it. It's real life shit. It can be emotional, it can be traumatic, but you're fucking using humor to get through it.
Well, we got this show called Porn Stars or Comedians that I do at the conventions. This one didn't work out because it didn't have the time because I was supposed to be in
Peru.
Or the
talent, but
bang. But so I put the porn stars on stage and they do.
But what if they're not funny? Because this is an honest
it's fine.
thing.
Here's the thing. It's not. It's like I set.
Because I know I'm funny, so that's not asking me.
I set the parameters so low for the audience where I go, look, this person's doing comedy for the first time. It's not a thing that you need to worry about. And then we do a Q&A at the end, which is the part that gets funny. Because I'm chilling there, and I've been doing comedy 13 years. Yeah. If something happens that's funny, I can just interject.
Use it for material and.
But not even that. I can interject in that moment. I'm looking because as a comedian, I'm looking for that laugh right then. So I'm going to try to take down that laugh right then, and then the porn star feels great.
Yeah.
The crowd feels great. I feel great. I'm feeling myself. Everything's great.
See, that's the best way that I would like to do comedy is just interjection. I can't just talk to a crowd. No one's talking about it. Unless I had a heckler that I could talk shit to.
All right.
Like,
next porn stars or comedians. What's the next conference you're going to?
I don't know, whenever they drag my ass out of bed again. I'm such an old Jewish lady. Like, you basically go from Orthodox Jew, you go from, like, 12 and Hebrew school to, you get your bat mitzvah, and then you're an old yenta.
Yeah.
And you're just mad, you're complaining, you're yelling at everybody.
I feel that way as an Italian. I feel like if people don't,
very deep.
I'm just like an old, I'm an old, like a salty Italian man who's like writing people off. There's not even a word.
Yeah, the Italians do the same thing. You're just yenta.
Yeah, all I want to do is have a reason to never talk to you again. That's my vibe as an Italian dude.
I basically want to be old enough that it's okay to be this.
Yeah. Yeah. Like literally, like I'm making lists of people that are dead to me because they didn't wish me happy birthday. That's where I'm at.
Oh.
That's where I'm at. You didn't wish me happy birthday.
You just started doing this list? This is new.
It's this old Italian man that's been inside me
no,
forever.
I've been saying since like Christmas '97.
Yeah.
I remember that list. I remember writing the list down. I would cut out the Toys R Us clip. Like I wanted the Barbie car. Yeah. This motherfucker did not get it. I'm waiting for the funeral when they get hospice care. I'm like,
hilarious. I've never gotten anything I wanted for Christmas. So that's a different vibe. And
that's when your parents get the plug. That's when they don't get you power of attorney. They go, this bitch holds a grudge.
What was that? Christmas '95. What?
Remember that?
Excuse me.
Barbie car. Unplug her. She's fine. She's just complaining. Walk it off.
That's funny. I think I believe in that anyway. How do you feel about that? I was just talking as comedians we go dark. So I was talking assisted suicide the other day.
Yeah, I love that shit.
Like I don't understand why you can't do that.
100%. No, I voted for that shit. Yeah.
And that's the problem. So then that's the thing as an old person you got to understand. You got to you got to make sure you got enough strength. If you're going to do it, you got to do it before you
Happened to an uncle I know. Tried to shoot himself in the face, lived. Talk about being suicidal. His whole face, his jaw, literally a mess. Yeah.
This
now, he's still alive.
This happens more than you think.
No, it does. That's what I'm saying, but I knew. Yeah.
No, I was dating this nurse, and she had multiple stories where people tried to shoot themselves in the face and it didn't work out.
But like, if you're in an Italian, like for my uncle to go through that with a crazy ass Irish Italian family, his balls got busted. I'm like, that poor man.
Yeah,
like he was literally suicidal, and then
we're like, you good for nothing. You can't do
you
nothing
can't
right.
even kill yourself, Tony. Really, Tony. You like
that's so funny,
dude. It's the worst.
Yeah.
That's one of the few ethnicities where your family be like, yeah, you may have tried to kill yourself. Like you survived. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, what you complaining about?
That's the vibe that I have with
Suck it up.
This idea is like Thanksgiving is just trying to get your family members to cry. That's what it is. That's how love is.
Give my stepbrother material.
Yeah, that's how love is conveyed in an Italian household.
Pretty much.
Is
shame and forcing food.
Talking shit and making you eat for sure. Yeah. What do you mean you don't eat this? Fuck you, eat this right now.
No, I picked that up.
I'm your grandma. Eat this right now.
I picked that up, and I was like, I am 100% my mother.
Yeah. So at least my father's starting to get it, because I'm like doing keto thing and that kind of deal. So like so my father's starting to get it. So he's like really trying to vibe and like.
Yeah, but Italians getting keto is still like everything anti-keto.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, but he'll make me the steak. Yeah, so he'll make me the steak. He'll do the things, but he still doesn't get like what a good piece of meat is. So like he'll go get like the
cheap meat.
Yeah.
They're so proud of how cheap they spent on the meat.
Yeah.
This pork loin was 2 cents. I'm like, I don't think that's pork. First of all.
Right. Yeah. So at least he's trying.
I
finally made the relationship with my folks that like that I go, look, I'm an adult now. You don't have to be my parents, and that's it. I think that's a hard conversation to have with your parents. And I think
especially Italians.
I think we should have it.
Those words can't even come out of my mouth.
Right.
I feel like my mom's like in my hometown right now. She's like, you want me to come home? You gonna skip Chicago? I'll hang out with you all weekend. I would love to hang out with you all weekend.
Yeah.
I know, Mom, but I gotta get my good dick sucking dollars and go to work.
Okay, so yeah, what do you do? What do you do at these things? You're on the corner booth for Clips for Sale.
I'm in a good spot. I'm on the corner.
You're right next to Demon Seed. Shout out Demon Seed. They rebroadcast all my episodes.
Yep,
shout out Spunk Lube. They just came on as a sponsor.
Spunk, we love you.
Shout out Clips for Sale.
Yes.
So is that your main forum? Is the Clips for Sale stuff?
All over the internet.
Okay.
It's wherever you can find me.
You cam? What do you do?
Yeah, I do all of it. I cam on my freaking wherever. I'm just bored. I'm like, what do you guys want today?
Sure.
I just give the fans what they want. If I'm gonna masturbate, sometimes I like to be selfish, and I'm like, no, this one's for me.
This one's for me.
This one's for me. And I have to like be selfish with it.
Yeah.
But then other times.
This is funny because I have the same vibe with like if I'm so I talk to a lot of people from overseas. It's like I'm able to conduct those types of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's like somebody will text me like, oh, I just rubbed one out to you, and I'm like, are you kidding me? You didn't fucking share that with me. You didn't fucking share that with me? How do you not tell me before it happens and let me participate? That's fucked up.
Because you don't know if it's going to be guaranteed.
That's fucked up.
No, you don't know if it's going to be... Like, because I've had it happen where I'm watching, I'm in my zone, and I watch my compilation. Love compilation. I've shown up in the compilation.
No, not to me. Like, again, like there's a person I'm, like, in a relationship with, I'm saying. They're thinking of me. They're not watching me.
And they masturbate to the thought of you.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm right here. How are you going to text me afterwards? Text me
to
before. Let me get involved.
Yeah,
get involved. I want to know about it.
Nah, I don't think never. I wouldn't even have the balls. If I did think, I'd be like, first of all, you're never going to know that and have the, I'm going to fucking masturbate to the thought of me. Like, because I know that's happened. I've had guys just straight up walk up to me like, can I take a photo? This is going to the spank bank. It's just
That's not what the spank bank is. Spank bank is in your brain. It's not a thing that you can you
can't. That's why people are like, what do you think of when you're coming? I'm like, you're already fucking with me because you're asking me questions when I'm deep in the depths of my brain.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just sex.
It rotates.
Goodness.
It rotates a lot. Yeah, it rotates a ton too.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. And it's like a lot of people in porn, they don't watch porn anymore. They can't watch their own friends. I do not have that problem.
I have that problem now.
No, I don't.
If I interview somebody, I can't jerk off to their porn anymore.
If you stop, I'm going to be offended.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever started, but I'm just saying don't. Like, that is part of why I do
it's a wrap for me now.
I'm I tell all my friends, I'm like, you get that dick, bitch. You fucking should have. You should have done the ball thing. I taught you that ball thing, and you didn't do it. I'm a little upset, but it was a great scene, I'm like, the worst is just when I pull up in I'm like, whoa, that's me. I'm like, that's what? I'm watching me, like I'm masturbating, and then I just showed up. Like, that's weird. Like, cause I'll masturbate to my own stuff, but not like unexpected. Like,
okay, right.
I'm like, wait, who is that? Oh my God, it's me. So that just threw me off. Then I have to stop, and then I'm like, oh no, I can't masturbate.
I think we have, I think we have to masturbate to ourselves on some level.
No, of course.
Like I'll be in the zone, but I'll do the mirror check.
No, the mirrors are great. I have mirrors all over my house.
I'll do the mirror check.
And then I have to remind, like, I was just hooking up with a civilian guy for the first time in ages. I made a Tinder. Everyone in porn was bothering me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, there's mirrors right there. Like, I had to remind, like, the mirrors are, we know why the mirrors there.
Yeah, I got low-key mirrors all over my house.
Yeah.
But they're in the right spots.
Yeah, but I was like, to me, it's blatant.
I can just go like this.
I'm like, to me, I knew, I was like, that, of course I'm looking in that mirror. But the guy's like, wait, what? There is this perfectly placed mirror for looking at yourself. Of course. Yeah. You knew you were fucking Bobbi Dylan.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
I'm not coming with no dead fish, like no non-mirror having, non-sex toy having house.
Right.
You know? Like when you walk in, it basically looks like a glory hole, like sex shop.
That's what this room is for. Let's not fuck around.
This is classy though.
Let's
you can't go in between
get it.
This wood. You can get chafed. You get a splinter.
Yeah. Come in the room. Like I got the whole. Like my room. I can control the music and the lights with the Alexa. So
see,
I
need
come
to get.
in.
Oh no, I don't trust Alexa.
Get in the vibe.
No, Alexa's gonna blackmail the fuck out of me. She'll be like, I heard this shit that you did. You freaky. Alexa's. I'm too Big Brother.
You know what I think should happen in the Big Brother sense? I think that's how we kill racism.
Yep. Alexa's like, nope. You don't have a pass.
No, I think every time somebody, because racism is happening in people's houses. I think every time somebody says some shit in a house, they say basically. I mean, what's left is the N word. I think every time you say the N word.
No, the K. I get the K every day.
What's the K word?
Hard kike.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I get slave kike like almost on the daily.
Wow. Okay, so any of those words should get stored in Siri, and then whenever you get in public, it should have like a Jew detector. So like if it comes around, then it says shit goes out.
No, they do. That's my last name.
Has a black people detector. So as soon as you get around black people, all of a sudden your phone's saying the N word in your voice.
See, that's the problem my whole life is because I had blue hair, blonde-eyed Jew. They didn't realize that I was Orthodox.
Oh, okay.
And like that shit from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's what it is. A lot of the Jew goes hard.
Yeah.
But and then they would think I'm one of them. They're like, let me make racist jokes.
Oh no shit.
And I'm like, oh no, my last name. You don't want to go
so
there.
I have the opposite. I have the you could be us.
Yeah, no, you have the that's everyone else in my family has the you look mixed, and then I'm the
I could be whatever, so nobody wants to say
that
anything
good Italian
fucked
gene.
up around.
No, I like that. I miss that.
It's a better vibe.
Yeah, because when you look like them, and then they're like, oh no, I'm not one of you. That is, no, I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, when you look, because the white people are the racists. When you look like the white people, that's the problem.
But just the blue eye blonde hair hurts.
Oh, she's hot. Hey, she's checking me out. She's probably checking you out, but I'm gonna make it about me.
They're probably just like that poor girl. It is fucking chill.
Do you want? Take the jacket.
Nah, I mean it's gonna look good on video.
Take the jacket. Take the hat.
It's gonna look good.
I'm gonna smell it later. It's gonna go good for me. It's gonna be fine for me.
You can put it on clips for sale.
Yeah. So this is the problem when I have friends like you. Is what happens is so I already have this vibe where I want to show up at a place with no luggage and no laundry, and I want to buy all my clothes. So when I hang out with people like you, what happens is they go, oh, just sell your socks and underwear. Dudes will buy them.
Yep.
And I just don't want to be in that life.
No,
I don't want to be in that life.
Be in the sock life.
I don't want to be in that life. Because here's the thing.
Once you start that life,
I'll be honest with you. I would love it if I was on WikiFeed. I just want to be famous enough to be on WikiFeed. That's all I want.
I know a guy.
I was talking to somebody who was like an announcer for the WWE. I met her on one of the sites, and we were chatting for a little bit. We never met up. Nothing ever ended up happening. But one of our initial conversations was how she's on WikiFeed.
Yep.
And I started. Yep. I went to Guy WikiFeed and I started trying to suggest myself. That's how. That was
kind of me when I started in porn though. Like the forums, like when you're not anything, I'm like, hey, what about this girl?
What's up with this bitch?
Hey yo, what's up with that Bobbi bitch? What's that Bobbi Maldo?
There's no anal scenes with Bobbi.
Nah, that's not me typing that. Why don't you give Bobbi 12
I heart
dicks?
Bobbi Dylan hashtag.
That's the thing, no, but I would make a Bobbi account and be like, hey, I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. Like, I wouldn't do a fake account. Like, if I have the balls to do it, I have the balls to do it for my account.
Well, see, that's the problem. That's the problem I've always had as a comedian. When I'm trying to pitch shows, I'd be like, oh, I got this. Like, it's like, because I go agent list, manager list, and it's like, it's hard to make the phone call. You go, hey, I got this dope comedian, and they go, what's his name? You go, his name is me, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, that's a hard conversation to have.
No, exactly.
So it's like, it's easier to just like have this other person like vying for you.
No, me, I just go straight with it. No.
Yeah, I'm there now. I go, no. Here's what I've done.
No, it's funny guy.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, exactly.
Period.
Yeah, and I don't want someone else doing it.
They go, I'm a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
me. My feet are a thing. My feet are a
major
major
Googles
thing.
together, okay?
Sam.
Get your Googles right.
Sam, it's like some of the emails I got this morning, like the fan emails, and it's like, shit I've never done. They're like, I love when you did that double anal. What the fuck?
I didn't do
No,
that.
you never did that. Not me.
I like the idea though. It's either they don't know that you haven't done it, or they're
hoping that that'll
Inception.
convince me.
Yeah, they're Inception.
Yeah. Like,
Like,
if you put it out there.
And you're like, fuck, I never. You know what?
Just convinced me.
I can fuck with that.
Thank you, Big Dick Gary 74.
I can fuck that. Is that real? Is that a real name?
Yeah, one of them. I don't know this number. I can't remember the exact number,
Okay.
but shout out Big Dick Gary.
Big Dick Gary 74, baby.
And then actually sent me his big dick.
Okay.
Because like that's a name.
Good.
That's a name. It was big.
Yeah.
I was because
Nice.
like you would think a guy named
What's the
Big Dick
angle?
Gary.
Better. What's the angle?
It was a solid side shot.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
I've
was like,
never taken a side shot. I don't want to ruin this.
what?
My best
dick
pic
Yeah.
I took in San Francisco a couple months ago, and it was the floor was like it was a black tile floor.
It's like a classy floor.
Black tile floor. So I went hard. So I went full hard. No. I went reflection. So I took two. So I took one with this and reflection, and I took one with just reflection coming back up. And
That's
I've never
Getty. That's Getty quality dick pics.
Yeah, and I've never seen my balls from that angle. So
no,
like,
it's different. It's different.
great.
When you see
Yeah.
it. Well, it's
And
different when you see yourself from the ground up. You're like, that's what people look
I
like.
got good legs, so it's like it's
The
legs,
gams, yeah.
and reflection dick. It's dope.
I
was
never saw
happy with it.
reflection dick.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
a whole.
So the first best dick pic I ever took was dick and shadow.
The shadow's
so
power.
my dick was killing it, and then the
shadow
shadow
killing it more.
The shadow was
Looks
like, yo, whose dick
Bigfoot.
is that?
Yeah, but this is my dick. Whose dick is that?
Yeah,
It's my
it
dick's
was
dick.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was like
It's what my dick thinks it is.
My dick is so fantastic that it cuts out the light.
Protrudes. Yeah, exactly. It
Cuts out the
protrudes
light.
through the shadow so much. It blocks the sun.
Yeah.
Like a solar eclipse.
It's a dick eclipse. Yeah. It's a dick
Dick
eclipse. Yeah. That's funny. So that's the one. That's the one. Girls can't fail. It really doesn't matter what angles you
No,
kick,
girls, it's
kick
hard.
it to.
I got carpal tunnel and arthritis in my
tough.
hands.
I always try to.
It's hard
I
out
always
here.
try to request because the photos I want to see are hard to take.
Oh,
without mirrors. It
dude,
really
the
is.
worst. That's the thing. Guys will be like, all right, so I'm going to request these photos. And these are all photos that had a whole photographer crew.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't have this. I can
It's
use
so hard to do it.
I'm going to use self-timer and a dream.
Right.
That's all I got.
So
and I'm
funny.
like, that's all I got is self-timer and a dream
It's
that I'm
tough
catching the
too,
angle.
because I would obviously if my girl did self-timer, I'd be pissed because I'd be like, yo, who took that fucking photo? Then I got to be in this argument.
Everybody knows I don't hang out with anybody.
Right.
So that's like.
So it's like so for me it's like I want to see the arm just so I know for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That this shit is a
Sometimes.
selfie.
Yeah. No, and it's almost hard to crop out the arm.
Yeah.
You
No, I don't want
to.
to crop that. I want to see that arm.
Yeah.
I want to know for
but
sure it was a
You
selfie.
try perfecting it to the fact like you don't know, because then you want to make your ex mad.
Yeah.
And it's like,
oh, that's funny.
who took that
Who
photo?
Who's chilling there now?
Oh, you can't say that word.
Who's chilling now? You can say whatever you want.
No, I'm just like, my ex said that word, and then the
What'd he say?
SWAT team got him.
Oh shit. Fuxed?
Fuxed.
What's a fuxed?
This is how he said instead of fucking. Say I'm fuxing.
Fuxed.
Because he's autistic.
Oh,
No, just
Jesus.
kidding. Just
he's
kidding.
He's dyslexic.
No, he's not. He's worse than dyslexic. He's just
He's a
meow mix.
he's
He's just full meow mix.
hilarious.
He's eating cat litter. Like he's
Hilarious.
eating cat food. That type. Everyone knows the homeless people that eat cat food.
Yeah.
That level.
Yeah, one of the best jokes I ever heard was this guy about how like he don't shame him for eating fancy feast or something like this, right?
It's
and he's
fancy.
Like,
it's $1.29 a can.
Yeah, and there's something. One of the lines is like is that something about like how he eats less fancy cat food. I can't remember what the exact line was, but basically that was that.
Yeah. No, at least he's not eating 9 lives.
Yeah. The
No, that happens a lot in New York though. Like the homeless people. I don't know if it's just a New York thing. I haven't seen that happen anywhere else.
I'm trying to move off this topic. I don't want to talk about homeless people and cat
Just
food.
saying. No, because
It's crossing me out, man.
No, because they beat that into me. They're like, first of all, it's cost effective. I'm on disability.
Sure.
Like,
Oh, they like knowingly, willingly do it, and they're like, I'm eating
no,
cat
that's what I'm
food.
saying. They made. I was like, as a
Oh.
kid, I was like 7 years old, and they explained the like.
No, I watched a lady eat cat food on an episode of Shameless, and I almost puked.
Oh well, that's Chicago influenced.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm
almost
saying. So
puked.
it's not just.
I got you.
Yeah, I thought it was for sure a New York thing.
No, I almost
Like
puked.
only our Brooklyn Jews thought of that.
Well, whatever it is, like it made it into the show. It didn't have to be Chicago true. What was I gonna say to you? No, this is my favorite vibe. So this happened the other day, and I don't want to blow up this person's spot, so I'm not gonna say who it is. But they sent me a photo, and then I was driving, and then I was doing the episodes of the podcast, so I missed the thing, and it's a different time zone, so it's like it was still daytime, so they were in the tub. They sent me a photo, and then. So hours and hours later, I'm like, I like finally respond to the photo in the kind that in the way I'm supposed to respond to the photo.
Yeah.
And then they sent like part 2 of the photo, and I was like, yo, you had this shit staged.
This is a sequel?
Yeah, you had this shit staged the whole time. You knew I was gonna say something.
I have a whole 3-part feature.
I literally sent a thing. So like by the time I responded, I said open sesame, and then and it had been an hour, so she didn't even know what the fuck I was responding to anymore.
Part 2
and
sent.
then.
Yep.
Right after, I was like, oh, I just got the photos, I'm sorry. And then she sent the other one with the open legs, and I was like, fuck, you knew. You knew. How are you confused
Thirst
after
trap.
you knew?
They don't call it a thirst trap for nothing.
Yeah,
we set the trap.
Yeah,
this is how we find husbands in 2019. I had to make a Tinder. I got to start thirst trapping.
Okay, so what do you want to see in an opening line on Tinder?
Dogs.
No,
you gotta have dogs.
No, but what do you want to say in an opening line? What am I supposed to say to you?
Oh God, that's terrible.
What am I supposed to say to you?
No idea.
Oh, I forgot my old thing. I used to say, but then because I hated the response so much, I stopped doing it. So my old opening line used to be hi with 13 eyes.
No.
No, hold on. And it was working for a while. Now listen, this is when Tinder opened up.
13 eyes.
This is when Tinder opened up, and now
you wouldn't have been unmatched. You would have been blocked.
Now Tinder, now Tinder is a more advanced type of person, right? So now you got to go a different level. So now my opening line.
Wait, fuck! I got advanced Tinder. I didn't get baby Tinder.
No. No, I'm saying the people. Like everybody is like. So like when Tinder was new, you could hi somebody.
No, I got none of this.
So now it's a different vibe. So now I would go. I go, hey, thank you for swiping on my face. And then here's the problem.
I like that.
Girls in this country, they go, actually, I was swiping on your dog.
Dog, yeah, it's always the dog.
Actually, I was swiping on your dog. And it's like, cool, my dog's not single. Why don't you just...
That's the thing,
Can we in this country have women compliment men? Can we bring that back?
Unless that's like your fetish.
Can we bring that back?
Unless you're trying to use a dating site for the dog specifically.
No, can we bring that back where women compliment men? Because in South Africa, I'll go on Tinder and I'll go, thank you for swiping on my face. And they go, why wouldn't I swipe on your face? You're gorgeous. Or whatever. Like, like I'm bigging myself up huge on that one. So we're doing the podcast, bro. I can't leave.
They just want the titties.
I can't help you. No, you go that way.
I got nothing for these people. I'm just not even looking at them.
Like, just let me in.
If you try the first 6 doors.
Yeah, he's just like cranking on it. Like I'm gonna help him.
And like he's trying to jiggle it.
It's like I don't know you.
And jiggle each door separately.
Yeah, I don't know you. I'm not letting you in. Why do you think I'm gonna let you in? I'm clearly on a fucking situation right now.
A little busy here, buddy.
Right? I got a young lady. Things are going good in my life. Let me have this. Let me have this one. Let me have this one moment.
But I guess it's similar to New Yorkers. Hey, of course, they're okay. So we got them.
Got them.
Got them.
You can hear the whole conversation.
No cap.
Doing a fucking podcast, bro. Hilarious.
I love podcasts.
Yeah. Who do you listen to? Besides the Porn Stars and People podcast.
The Joe Rogan Experience, Once in a Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Holly Randall.
Okay.
Usually go for like specific episodes. I like streaming too.
Sure.
I like the YouTube streamers. I was on the Raj Patel show.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Okay. Why was that?
Because it was supposed to be like an online. So it's supposed to be an online bachelor show.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, so it's gonna be like 20 minutes to an hour. Like if you get picked, maybe 2 hours. It took a motherfucking hour for the show to even start.
Ugh.
So I'm like, yo, fuck you guys. I got work. I'm on my shit. I'm making sales.
Right.
I'm like going through.
Yeah.
And I'm making phone calls. I'm like, oh, I gotta mute real quick, like business, you know.
You started this fucking thing. Yeah, I'm doing.
Like
I'm
20
living
minutes.
my life.
I literally had my hair and makeup done.
Yeah, I'm living my life.
I'm ready on their time. Then I'm waiting an hour for this fucking schmuck. And then they're like, oh, well, you're going to be the first one eliminated because you were on your phone the whole time. Like, first of all, you'd know I'm the only motherfucker here that has a real job.
Right.
Like, yeah, sucking dick isn't a real job, but neither is streaming on Twitch. You know?
Right.
I'm like, you guys can take off. You live in your mom's basement. You know, I live in L.A. My fucking rent's $2,000 a month. You know, like, I can't not be on the phone.
I don't know the show, but it sounds terrible.
It was terrible.
You're disparaging.
But it's just like, it was a good idea, but they're like, oh, we eliminate you because you're a hardworking female.
Yeah.
That's a thing. People are, like, intimidated by how much I work.
Well, it's also it's like how serious do you want me to take this thing when my life has bounds?
Like, yeah, is there money coming in through this?
Right. It's like, I'm here to do the thing. You should be appreciative.
And it was
of me.
actually for a date. Like the choice was like, oh, well, you could go on a date, or you could like get some clout and host the next show.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna go for a date. I want love. And like this bitch, they're like, yo, this bitch wanted love. She was on her phone working and she still wanted love. Like, you turned her down. I'm like, yeah, you fucking did turn me down. I was like, no lie. I cried.
No shit.
I cried. Because I'm like, wow, that sucks. Nobody gives me a chance because I work so hard.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine as a female, you work so hard, men are like, nah. As a man, that'll never happen in your fucking life.
No, it happens.
What?
I went to South Africa to see a lady. And
did you get catfished?
She said you come. No, I met her before.
Okay.
She said, and we were communicating over like 7 months.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, and she was like, you come out here and because you can get paid to come out here.
Yeah.
You can work out here. And I was like, great. She was like, I can't come to New York and get paid. And so
Valid
I came
point.
out, and every show that I got was some kind of problem. And I kept getting this is what I didn't realize was happening. I kept getting fooled into. So I was crashing with her, and then I was borrowing the car.
Mm-hmm.
So I kept getting fooled into accidentally like not being able to hang out after the show. So she would give me the car, and then she'd be like, "Oh
dude,
fuck,
the trap.
I left something in the car. I need you to come back and get me."
I hate females.
So it was like right after the show, and it was like,
so
"Okay, cool. The first time, cool.
I wouldn't even think of any of that.
Yeah. Second time I was like, wait a minute. Third time I was like, hold on. Like but I didn't pick up on it until like the fifth time. Because every time there was some situation where it was like,
one-off,
can
just
you
a
come
one-off.
back?
Yeah.
I need you to come back.
Yeah, no, I've had stuff like that happen, and then you realize, and you're like, damn, that person's slick.
Yeah.
Like, they've lived their whole life off of, like, relationships and, like, other people helping them, and it's just like, because they're slick.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even think of that. So I'm just like, here's my money, here's my love, here's my dick sucking skills. Like, I'm not trying to, like, you know. Like, people think, like, oh, you're a hoe, you have to, like, everyone's a trick. Like, nah. I'm the worst hoe out there. Like, even when I strip, I'm like, I don't know, like $5 for a dance, whatever you want. I'm the worst stripper. I'm just like, I don't know. I want to go home and eat food. Like, I mean, I guess you could pay to take me home, but like, not enough. Right. Like, I'll give you this amount. I'm like, nah, I want to go home.
I just want to be home.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want some. Like right now, I just want some fluffy sweatpants.
No overtime.
Yeah, no, it's all overtime. My job is overtime
right.
all time.
Well, that's what we've invented. We've invented this like there's no time where you
hustle,
get to,
you know.
Yeah, but it's like I put my phone down to do an episode, and then I got people being like, "Where are you? What's going on? What the fuck happened? Why aren't you?" And it's like, no.
That's the worst. And then being in a relationship, and they're like, "You're cheating on me."
I can't. It's hard enough to be it's hard enough to be in comedy, be across the planet, and then also and then interview porn stars.
No, whenever you're touring, whenever you're like that, whenever you're all across the country,
that's
all
the
across
three
the world.
antitrust strikes right there. Interview porn stars, do comedy, and then be somewhere else in the world.
No, that's bad. Like I get people in my DMs like, I love your work, but if I follow you, my wife's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you marry her?
You're
like
right.
that seems fucking tragic.
Right.
But then I realized, like, and this is again, we're getting dark. A lot of people will lie their way through a whole marriage.
Yeah.
They'll have kids.
Yeah.
And you don't even know, like,
right.
you know, like I left shit in your car every single time. And they're doing that shit with kids involved.
Yeah.
Like, I just left something in the car.
There's people that will get married knowing that they're homosexual.
That too.
And they just stay in the vibe.
Yeah, like that happened to my aunt back in the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
You know, and she was like, well, I want kids, and this is the only way you can have kids. And then she went to court because she eventually came out as a lesbian. They're like, well, you're, of course, going to molest your daughters. You're a lesbian.
Is that right?
Yep. So she left New York, went to Rhode Island.
Did she lose the kids?
Yeah, of course she lost the kids.
Oh my
fucking
God.
New York homophobia.
Holy shit.
I mean, New York is great, but when the 70s and 80s happens, like the homophobia and the AIDS crisis, the HIV crisis, shit was scary. You would have thought that was backwoods Kentucky.
Fuck,
you know,
that's
like
crazy.
Yeah, so I grew up seeing that happen, and just now I'm like, you can marry a like it's okay, like your family made it so, like whatever. That's their issues. But in the world, is it accepted? It is okay. You're going to be able to have your kids. You can go through a surrogacy. You can go adopt a kid. Right. You know, you're not seen as like a predator anymore. Yeah. So that's the thing is, you know, I think when porn normalizes things like lesbian films and anal and double anal, all these things, it becomes more normal in modern day society and modern day relationships. Sure. Like now it's cool to be a hoe. Yeah. Cardi B, you know, Amber Rose.
Well, she's in some trouble this week. Cardi's still in trouble for Robin
nah,
Fools.
she's not in trouble.
Well,
You're from New York. You know how this goes.
No, it's been on Twitter way too long. Like I ignored it, and it's been on Twitter way too long.
I still don't give a shit.
I think
First of
it's
all,
real.
okay, from New York.
No,
do you
I'll be
know
honest
how
with
many
you.
NYPD?
I'll be honest with you. I don't fuck with Cardi, so I'm happy that this is happening. I don't fuck with Cardi. Is this gonna be the end of the episode? I don't fuck with Cardi.
Oh my
No, because I started with female rappers. All my favorite rappers were female rappers from the beginning. DeBrat was my favorite from the beginning. Foxy Brown was my favorite from the beginning. MC Lyte was my favorite from the beginning. And all these people just ripped off my people's style.
I mean, it's Lil' Kim directly. She's directly Lil' Kim 2000.
No, but Lil' Kim was fucking was Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
And a little bit of MC Lyte.
But she did hit a different level because Foxy didn't have the same opportunities with like the XXL magazine.
The only reason Lil' Kim got up was because of her fucking associations with Biggie.
That helped.
Puff. That's it.
That helped. But she was also willing to put her sexuality out there. The Lil' Kim pose.
I guess, but Foxy Brown was sexy as fuck.
No, of course Foxy. Her name is Foxy Brown.
Yeah.
That says
she was selling that
shit. But the thing was, she
so fucking beautiful.
But it wasn't the same opportunities. There wasn't the same media outlets. There wasn't the same. And
it was like a 4-year. It was like a 4-year gap.
Even from when I started porn to now, the gap that's so much time.
Fair
and technology and hustle and game.
I fuck with that.
I know girls that come in 3 months, they've made more of an impact than I made in 4 years. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, this is my new thing. So it's like, and people bet on a lot of things. I'm betting on porn stars now. That's my new vibe. I'll bet on somebody who doesn't have any followers yet. Get them on the podcast. I'm like, yo, they're gonna be fucking.
See, I feel like I'm more. You can't. I feel like you cannot really tell who's gonna pop off. You can tell when they're popping. Like this girl's gonna be fucking on fire.
Yeah.
Like I was.
And it's not about whether or not I can really predict it. It's just about like.
It's very hard
because it's very personal. Porn's personal. So like, it's like I see a girl and I'm like, no, I want her to make it. Yep. So it's like it's your underground band shit. You're rooting for them, and then all of a sudden they get famous. You're like, no, that was my girl.
Too big. Yeah, that's why I never wanted to be too big. I never wanted to be Riley Reid. Never wanted to be Bonnie Raitt. I never wanted to be Jenna Jameson.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be good.
Yeah.
I wanted to have supportive fans. I wanted to have real fans. I wanted to have fans that it wasn't just sex. Like we had 3 people pass away last month in the adult industry.
I didn't know that.
We have another one in ICU.
Who?
So many right now. So Bill Bailey passed away at the Sexpo.
What the fuck?
Absolute tragedy. Violet Rain passed away at 19.
No shit.
She overdosed on. Technically it wasn't an overdose. She passed while she was in ICU.
Fuck.
Yeah, and then the third. I can't, and it's terrible that I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
But there was a third, and it was a battle with cancer.
Jesus.
And then we have a 4th right now in the ICU. She is, pulling through. She is stabilized, but an infection, something could happen, and we lose,
Fuck.
So it's just like knock on wood, It's like we have a lot of shit happen, and, there is a lot of hate out there for us. A lot of people will protest these conventions and say, porn hurts, porn kills love and all these things.
Right.
But
well, they're reading the wrong books.
Yeah, well, it's like things like your podcast, Porn Stars Are People. It's like when the funeral happens, I don't get buried as Bobbi Dylan.
Right.
And it's like the porn family that comes and is, they know me enough to come to my funeral. They're coming for me and my soul, not me having my butthole on the internet.
Right.
So it's like, we had the ceremony of life, and we have GoFundMes, and we're supporting each other. And my fans, I told them, I need to take some time. That's a lot of death,
Right.
And just any sales that you want, donate to the girl that's in ICU.
Sure.
She
What's her
needs
name?
it. Edenson.
Oh, I didn't know that. Fuck.
She started the same time I did. Started the same exact time. Almost everyone I started with is gone.
Yeah.
And they're not gone in like, okay, I retired.
Yeah.
A lot of them are gone and like dead.
This is what happened to a lot of comedians. So this is the thing I talk about on stage a lot of times is they try to pay comedians in drugs and booze, and it's like no, give me money.
Yeah, that doesn't.
If I want to do that shit on my own time, it's whatever. It's like
my money that you paid me.
Yeah, but how many great comedians have gone because they got hooked on the wrong shit. It's crazy.
So many. Artie.
It's crazy.
I think Artie is one of the funniest people around.
Artie's fantastic. Artie's crazy, and Artie's a tough one, right? Because it's like
the addiction.
Artie's a mess, and he's not getting any better. And it's like how many chances does this guy get? But it's like how many people have been in that
Howard
situation
put him in rehab
and
at
not
least
done
10
right? But how many
times?
people have like been in that situation, done all those things, and have died, and he's gotten all of these things, and he's still not clicking out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully, people see him, and it's like that's not what I want to be. Even if he's alive, that's not you killed your potential.
Right, his nose caved in. I don't want to talk about this on pod.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I used to live around. Yeah, he was in my neighborhood.
Yeah, I live in Hoboken. That's my guy.
Yep,
I love him. I've been on a show, but in his podcast,
I mean,
I love the guy.
similar to porn, you definitely see comedians where you're like, dude, that guy has so much potential.
Right.
I mean, Mitch Hedburg.
Mitch Hedburg is still one of the greatest.
Jersey. That shit
and
he
never got to the level that we know his talent already was at.
20 years now, people still.
Yeah, it's
every
like
day I'll say one of his jokes.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I'll say something like, I'm like, wow, your style is very like you deliver like Mitch Hedberg, and like, who's that? I'm like, wow.
Fuck you, right? Yeah. If somebody doesn't know who Mitch Hedberg is, then like that's the comedy Bible.
But I'm almost happy because I get to show them that. And I'm like, you're gonna get so much joy right now.
Yeah, that's fine. That's some selfish
and like
shit,
hearing his like.
But as a comedian, you gotta know the guy.
No. You need to know your. Yeah, that's like porn, and you don't know
the Bible.
your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people join porn. They've never had sex before, never kissed a girl before. I'm like, you don't know anything
Source
about
material.
This. Yeah.
Source material.
You have no idea what they're gonna ask of you. You have no idea who you're gonna be working with. You have no idea who you want to work with. What companies you like. Me, I knew everything about everybody. Not everything, but I knew.
Even I knew coming into this. I was watching this industry on Snapchat for like 8 months before I started the podcast because I wanted to kind of get a vibe of who's who and who I should be going after and how to kind of like extend this thing. We're getting to the end of the thing. Let's figure out how to promote you. How do they find you? How do they pay for your porn? How do they do the things?
Yeah, so you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's Bobbi Dylan XXX, or The Bobbi Dylan is my backup. And on Instagram, The Bobbi Dylan. My YouTube, Bobbi Dylan IRL. Basically all over the internet, TheBobbiDylan.com, a girl named Bobbi.com, IWantBobbi.com, Bobby T. Like anything with my name in it, I have the URL.
Boom. Fucking savvy as fuck.
Marketing 101.
Savvy as fuck.
Yeah.
This episode is on iTunes, it's on Google Play. Whatever thing you found us on, we're on the other thing.
Yay.
If you switch platforms, we're still there for you.
Yep, you're still gonna get these.
We got some content today on YouTube. Finally got the equipment working to the way it's supposed to be working. Apologize for being dark for 3 weeks, guys. I had a lot going on in life, and I went like 86 episodes in a row, and then I went 3 weeks dark. So back up and running. Check us out. We'll be at Exxxotica in New Jersey. I'm gonna try to be in Exxxotica, Miami. I'm gonna see what's going on with the dates.
Miami's
Portland.
Are you
going?
Really fun.
You go to Portland?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
That's the new one this year.
Again, if they drag my ass out, I'm an old yenta.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I'll leave. You kids keep me young.
Well, you're in L.A.
Yeah.
L.A. to Portland's like...
It's close.
Or is it... Yeah, it's Portland, Oregon, right? Yeah.
Portland, Oregon. Yeah, I forget what the flight was because I missed that flight, too.
Oh, it's peasy. You could drive
the one time
I
went to Portland, I missed that flight, too.
Hilarious. This is like a thing that you do.
No, it's just LAX. It's not even... Like I said, JFK, LaGuardia all day,
Never missed a flight?
Never.
It's just L.A. Interesting.
LAX shits on me every time.
Interesting.
So life advice.
Me, when I'm in the U.S., I'm good on flights. When I try to come back to the U.S., I get fucking searched. Yeah. They're going through my shit. They're looking at my business cards.
That's the side of the Italian that I didn't have to deal with, going through customs.
Right.
Like my whole family
like,
gets stopped.
Whoa,
You're a little too brown. You hit our brown card.
Where were you that you got dark? Yeah.
And especially if you get a tan.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked.
Every time I get a tan, I get stopped.
Nope.
And they do this random shit. Me and my father, random my ass.
No,
my brother's got red hair. Why don't you randomly search his ass?
So you have, I'm the redheaded stepchild of my family. Yeah. So they literally, I'm like 12 years old, and they're like, nah, keep going through customs.
You good, white girl.
I'm like, what do you mean, Mama?
You good little ass white girl. Get the fuck through here.
Like, I'm not going through
We know you're not hiding drugs in your asshole.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we brought back Cubans.
Just keep them on your person.
Yeah, no, everyone knows.
Well, thank you so much to my guest, Bobbi Dylan. Thank you for doing the podcast. Porn Stars People podcast. Thank you to the viewers and the listeners. Tell a friend. If you're enjoying this content, tell a friend.
It's not weird to share with your friends what you enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's not like Raven naked. So it's even easier to share with your friends. I tell people to share my porn with their friends.
Yeah,
Let them all know.
Yeah.
Let them all know what's up.
I keep wanting to send, so the girl I'm talking to overseas, I keep wanting to send her the video of, things I want to do to her and other porn. But I don't want to get creeped, so I gotta have the conversation.
Yeah, sometimes it's best in person, so you can I
just want to be like, I've been using this and this, I'm him and she's you. And
how you like that?
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's fun. That's what I always do in my sex life. Or we watch the DVD and we recreate the positions and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
It's classic.
I like that. Cool. All right. I could talk to you forever, so we're gonna say goodnight.